Day 24 of hiking the Appalachian Trail in 100 days. It's only 5:30 in the morning, but the sun is out just over there. Can't quite, can see it a little bit through the trees. So it's good to see it brightening up the day. And gonna try to push today to make up some of the miles I missed yesterday. Probably not gonna make them all up, but we'll get closer. Basically, gonna try to make up those miles over the next 3 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so that I'm in the same position as sort of planned before I got to Hanover for my next resupply on Monday. Something kind of cool and different in Vermont that I'm experiencing is these big open meadows and fields, kind of. Some of them in the trail just goes along the edge, and some of them the trail goes kind of straight through the middle. So that's definitely something different and new in the last 30-40 miles. Had a few of them, but probably had like 5 so far today, and just under 8 miles. So just stopped for midday snack and water refill. Usually I do that right about 6 hours in, but waited a little bit longer just because of where I was and the water source and stuff like that. So it's a little bit more like 6.5 hours when I stopped. And at that point, I was 17.3 miles in, which is pretty good, I would say, and cannot complain at all about that. Moving pretty well yet again today. And I think the terrain ahead of us should be a little bit easier in terms of elevation than the first 17.5-ish miles that I've done today. So since I started late yesterday and only did about 15, I'm pushing further today to make up some of that difference. So I think the end number is going to be 29.0 miles today. I think I'm going to probably go to this little state park campsite. From what I read, it's $6 for a tent spot if you're like a thru hiker. I don't know, maybe that's their regular rate, but I suspect that's like a special thru hiker rate, maybe. And apparently they have nice bathrooms and outlets and Wi-Fi, so, and a bear box. So the alternative would be to go a little bit less or a little bit more than that and just stealth camp somewhere. And that means I would have to, filter my water and hang my bear bag and dig a cat hole if I need to. So I figured the $6 is probably worth it and make life a little simpler. So that's the plan. Less than 12 miles, like 11.5 miles is left. So that's definitely less than 5 hours, I think. So should be there before, probably around 5, maybe a little after, but it should be before 5:30, I guess. So seems like a lot of miles, but it's not a super hard day, at least so far. Just crossing under these power lines here, and I'm pretty sure out there is the ski resort of Killington. I know I'm pretty close to the town of Killington, so I'm fairly confident that's what I'm looking at. But less than 5 miles to go for the day, and gonna stop here in 10 or 15 minutes just for a little snack and chill out, because should be there around 5 o'clock, so not in a super rush or anything for the rest of the day, but it will be nice to just hopefully have a little time this evening just to chill out and then do it again tomorrow. Almost done for the day, and passing by Kent Pond here. Nice little lake it looks like. But we are back to the woods. In the tent here for the night. Got into the campsite a little bit after 4:30, so made pretty good time. And the lady at the office was super nice. She gave me a freezer popsicle thing, which was great. And like I said, only $6 for the little campsite. And it has a picnic table, which was super nice to be able to sit at while I made my dinner and ate dinner and all that kind of stuff. And they have a real bathroom, so I used the bathroom. And they have running water, like drinking water, so I didn't have to filter water. And then they have a bear box, so I put my food in there and didn't have to hang it in the tree or anything. And I got done pretty much doing everything just after 6. And so I walked, it's about a 15-minute walk down the road to this gas station, deli, convenience store, little thing there. And I just bought a pint of ice cream and chocolate milk and ate that and drank that. And then walked back here. So just some extra calories for the day and a little bit of enjoyment, chilling out, stuff like that. So honestly, don't think I've really lost any weight so far, which is good. My 4,000 calories a day has been pretty good, and then I've certainly been taking advantage of opportunities to eat extra amounts when I can. So 29 miles today, pretty solid, pretty good pace. I started at 5:20 this morning, and I got done less than 11 and a half hours later, and I was stopped just over half an hour, so a little under 11 hours of actual hiking. So pretty pleased with that pace, and gonna do similar mileage tomorrow. I think it's gonna be just a tiny bit less, and should be less elevation as well, and that will catch me up with what I missed on Wednesday, yesterday, and that will put me back to like 2 days exactly behind schedule, which I'll make up a little bit more slowly over the next few weeks, hopefully. And like I said, tomorrow should be a little bit less elevation, but I know I am going over Killington Peak, which is, well, the trail doesn't go all the way to the top of the mountain, but it goes pretty close. I know the mountain's over 4,000 feet, so I'll definitely be close to 4,000 feet, if not over it. But aside from that, I guess there's not all that much climbing at all. So looking forward to tomorrow, and hopefully the weather is as good as it was today.